Hello everyone. Today I am going to continue the lesson The Enchanted Food. The Enchanted Food. So in last period, a previous period, we learned the lesson the MC Rajagopalachari. So the present lesson, The Enchanted Food, is written by C. Rajagopalachari. So you know the present lesson is extracted from the Mahabharata. So in last period we learned. So here before I start the lesson, I give some brief summary about the previous class. Here the Pandavas lost everything in the game of dice to the Kauravas and had to live in the forest for 12 years. During this period, they had to constantly move from place to place for safety and to meet their daily needs. Yet, one day in the 12th year, the Pandava brothers wandered deep into the forest in pursuit of a deer. So, that day the sun was hot overhead, and five brothers grew more and more weary and thirsty. So here Yudhishthira sat down under a tree and to rest and said to Nakula that to climb tree and see whether there was any pool or river nearby. Nakula climbed the tree, looked around, and he saw water plants and cranes. So Yudhishthira sent him to fetch some water to drink. Nakula was very happy when he got to the place and saw that there was a pool. So he was very thirsty himself and so thought of quenching his thirst first before taking water in the well for his brothers. But no sooner did he dip his hands in the transparent water, transparent, which means clear. So then he heard a voice which said, "Stop, Nakula, do not drink. This food belongs to me. O son of Madri, answer my questions and then drink the water." So Nakula was surprised, but carried away by his intense thirst and heedless of the warning. So he heard the voice, "Do not drink the water." But he was very thirsty to quench the water. So he heedless of the warning. He knelt down and began to drink the water. At once he began to feel terribly drowsy and fell down, to all appearance dead. When Nakula did not return for a long time, Yudhishthira sent Sahadeva to see what the matter was. Sahadeva was also ignored the warning. He drank water and at once dropped down. When Sahadeva failed to return, Yudhishthira sent Arjuna to see whether the brothers had met with any danger. Arjuna went swiftly. He saw his brothers lying dead near the pool. heartbroken with grief. He wanted to avenge their deaths. However, he too was overwhelmed by a monster thirst. So he compelled towards the fatal food. Again, the warning voice was heard. Answer my questions before you drink the water. This pool is mine. If you disobey me, you will follow your brothers. So yeah, Arjuna also heard the voice, answer his questions before he drank the water. This pool was his. If he disobeyed him, he would follow his brothers. So here is words. Arjuna became very angry. He cried, "Who are you? Come and stand up to me, and I will kill you." So here, heard the voice. Arjuna was very angry. He cried, who it was to come and stand up to him, and he would kill it. He shot sharp arrows in the direction of the voice. The invisible being laughed in scorn and said, "Your arrows can't touch me. Your arrows can't touch me." Here, the invisible voice said that his arrows could not touch him. Arjuna wanted to destroy this unseen foe, but first, he had to quench his terrible thirst. So he drank the water and also fell down. Here, Yudhishthira sent Clas, Sahadeva, and Arjuna. So here, they neglect the invisible voice warning. So they wanted to drink the water. So they fell down and appearance to dead. So here, after another anxious wait, Yudhishthira turned to Bhima and told him to see what the matter was. So here, he told Bhima that the great hero hadn't returned. Here, the great hero was Arjuna. Arjuna hadn't returned. Something terrible must have happened to their brothers. So here, he requested Bhima to find them quickly. Bhima hurried away without another word like Arjuna. Bhima also did not heed the warning. Bhima also did not heed the warning and drank the water eagerly. So he also fell dead among his brothers. Yet, puzzled and worried that his brothers had not returned, Yudhishthira himself proceeded in the direction his brothers had taken. When he came near a pool, he saw his four brothers, his four brothers, Nakula, Sahadeva, Arjuna, and Bhima, lying on the ground, to all appearance dead. He was shocked. Here, Yudhishthira is another name, Dharmaraya, shocked. He got into the pool to quench his thirst. At once, voice without form warned him, "Your brothers died because they did not heed my words. Do not follow them. Answer my questions first and then quench your thirst. This pool is mine." Yeah, Yudhishthira also heard the voice. So here it warned him that his brothers died because they did not heed his words. with order, him not follow them. Answer his questions first and then quench his thirst. So here, Yudhishthira knew that these could be none other than the words of Yaksha. So he knew, he understood. Then the words of Yaksha and guessed what had happened to his brothers. So here, he saw a possible way of redeeming the situation. He said to the bodiless voice, please ask your questions. Here Yudhishthira politely requested the bodiless voice to ask his questions. Here the voice put questions rapidly, one after another. So here it was the previous class lesson. You know, who did Yudhishthira ask to look for water? Here Yudhishthira asked to look for water Nakula. Why do you think Nakula was happy when he got to the place? Here Nakula was very happy when he got to the place because he was very thirsty. So here, why do you think Nakula did not obey the voice? So here, Nakula did not obey the voice because he wanted to drink the water because he was very thirsty. So it was previous class lesson. Today, let's see or let's continue the lesson, the enchanted pool. You know about the author and the previous class lesson. Here Pandavas are Yudhishthira, Arjuna, Bhima, Nakula and Sahadeva. So who have seen how the bodiless voice warned the Pandavas, how they reacted. So today I am going to continue the lesson, the enchanted pool. It has, no, I read the lesson. It has, what makes sunshine every day? Yudhishthira replied, the power of God. What rescues man in danger? Yudhishthira quickly answered, courage. What is more nobly sustaining than the heart? Yudhishthira said, the mother who brings up the children. What is faster than wind? Mind. Yudhishthira replied, what befriends a traveler? Learning. Who is the friend? One who stays at home. The wife who accompanies a man in death. Dharma, that alone accompanies the soul in its solitary journey after death. Which is the biggest vessel? The heart, which contains all within itself, is the greatest vessel. What is happiness? Happiness is the result of good conduct. What is that? Abandoning which man becomes loved by all. Pride. For abandoning that man will be loved by all. What is the loss which brings joy and not sorrow? Anger. Giving it up, we will no longer be subjected to sorrow. What is that? By giving up which man becomes wealthy. Desire. Getting rid of it, man becomes wealthy. What makes one a real Brahman? Is it birth, good conduct, or learning? Answer decisively. Birth and learning do not make one Brahman. Good conduct alone does. However, learned a person, maybe he will not be a Brahman. If He is a slave to bad habits. What is the greatest wonder in the world? Every day, men seek riches, depart to Hemos abode, and yet those who remain seek to live forever. This verily is the greatest wonder. Thus, Yaksha posed many questions and Yudhishthira answered them all. So here, let the lesson here. Yudhishthira understood the words of Yaksha. So here, Yaksha wanted to test the Pandavas. Answer is questions. So here, Yudhishthira understood the words of Yaksha. So he requested Yaksha politely to ask his questions. So the voice, the invisible voice or bodiless voice would questions rapidly one after another. So here, let's see what questions will Yaksha ask Yudhishthira. So here it asks, what makes sun shine every day? So here Yaksha or bodiless voice asks Yudhishthira, what makes sun shine every day? Here Yudhishthira replied, the power of God. So here Yaksha or bodiless voice or invisible voice asked Yudhishthira, what makes sun shine every day? So here Yudhishthira replied, Yudhishthira answered, the power of God. The power of God makes sun shine every day. What rescues man in danger? Here the invisible voice or bodiless voice asks Yudhishthira, what rescues man in danger? What rescues? Here it means to protect. Here rescues which means to protect. What rescues man in danger? Yudhishthira quickly answered, courage. So here, what is more nobly sustaining than the heart? So here, nobly sustaining, which means gently supporting. So here, Yaksha or invisible voice asked Yudhishthira, what is more nobly sustaining than the heart? Yudhishthira replied, Yudhishthira answered, the mother who brings up the children. The mother who brings up the children is more nobly sustaining than the heart. What is faster than wind? So here, Yaksha asked a question, what is faster than wind? Yudhishthira replied, mind. So here, according to Yudhishthira, mind is faster than wind. So here, Yaksha asked question, what befriends a traveler? Here, traveler. It is very important for one word for the following. A traveler, which means one who travels. One who travels. One who travels. So here, Yaksha asked Yudhishthira, what befriends a traveler? So Yudhishthira answered, learning. Learning is befriends a traveler. So here, who accompanies a man in death? So here, Yaksha or invisible voice asks Yudhishthira, who accompanies? Here accompanies, which means go or be with. Go or be with. Accompanies a man in death. Man in death. Dharma. That alone accompanies the soul in its solitary journey after death. Here, Yaksha asks, who accompanies a man in death? Accompanies, which means go or be with. So here, a man in death. So here, Yudhishthira answered, death. Dharma. Dharma that alone accompanies the soul in its solitary journey, means alone. Solitary journey means alone. So here Dharma, the alone accompanies the soul in its solitary journey after death. So here, which is the biggest vessel? Actually, I asked a question. Which is the biggest vessel? The earth, which contains all within itself, is the greatest vessel. So here Yudhishthira answered about Yaksha's question, what is happiness? Which is the biggest vessel? The earth, which contains all within itself, is the greatest vessel. So here, the earth, which contains all within itself. So, the earth is the greatest vessel. So here, what is happiness? Here actually I ask question, what is happiness? So here, Yudhishthira replied, happiness is the result of good conduct. Happiness is the result of good conduct. You know, here conduct, which means behavior, good behavior. So here, Yaksha asks, what is happiness? So here, Duryodhana answered, happiness is the result of good conduct. Happiness is the result of good conduct. So here, what is that abandoning which man becomes loved by all? So here, Yaksha asks a question. What is that? Abandoning, which means to live. To live or give up. To live or give up. Which man becomes loved by all. Pride. For abandoning that man will be loved by all. So here, Yaksha asked a good question. What is that? Abandoning. Abandon, which means to live or give up. To live or give up. So here, Yudhishthira answered, pride. Pride is abandoning, which man becomes loved by all. So here, again, Yaksha asks a question. What is the loss which brings joy and not sorrow? So here, Aksha asks a question. What is the loss which brings joy and not sorrow? Anger, giving it up. We will no longer be subjected to sorrow. So here, what is the loss which brings joy and not sorrow? Here, Yudhishthira answered, and it gave up. They would no longer be subjected to sorrow. What is that? By giving up, which man becomes wealthy. The invisible voice or Yaksha or bodiless voice asks a question. Yudhishthira, what is that? By giving up, which man becomes wealthy. So here, Yudhishthira answered, desire. Desire, getting rid of it, man becomes wealthy. So here, man gave up desire. He was getting rid of it, he becomes wealthy. So here, what makes one a real Brahman? Is it birth, good conduct, or learning? Answer wisely. So here, Yaksha asks a question. What makes one a real Brahman? What makes one a real Brahman? Is it birth, good conduct, or learning? So here, the invisible voice warns Yudhishthira, answer decisively. So here, birth and learning do not make one a Brahman. Here, Yudhishthira answered, birth and learning do not make one a Brahman. Good conduct alone does. However, learned a person may be, he will not be a Brahman if he is a slave to bad habits. So here, Yaksha questions Yudhishthira, what makes one a real Brahman? Is it birth, good conduct, or learning? So here, Yudhishthira answered, birth and learning do not make one a Brahman. So here, birth and learning do not make one a Brahman. Good conduct alone does. Good conduct make it. However, learned a person may be, he will not be a Brahman. A learned person is not a Brahman if he is a slave to bad habits. So here, Yaksha, what is the greatest wonder in the world? So here, Yaksha puts another question. What is the greatest wonder in the world? Every day men see creatures depart to Yama's abode, and yet those who remain sick live forever. This verily is the greatest wonder. So here, Yaksha or invisible voice questions Yudhishthira, what is the greatest wonder in the world? What is the greatest wonder in the world? So here, Yudhishthira replied, Yudhishthira answered, every day men see creatures depart to Yama's abode. Here about which means living place. So here Amos above, and yet those who remain seek to live forever. Seek it means need to live forever. This verily which means really is the greatest wonder. Every day men see creatures depart to Amos abode, living place, and yet those who remain seek to live forever. Because here this verily is the greatest wonder. So here thus the Exo posed many questions and Yudhishthira answered them all. Yudhishthira answered them all. So here Eksha posed many questions and Yudhishthira answered them. So here Yudhishthira answered all the questions. So you know about the story. Here the enchanted pool, Yudhishthira, Pandavas, Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula and Sahadeva. So here they lost the game of dice, everything to the Kauravas. So they lived in the forest for 12 years. So here, one day, the 5 brothers grew more and more thirsty, weary and thirsty. So Yudhishthira sank down under a tree to rest and said, Nakula, to see the water, to bring the water. Nakula went in search of water. He saw a pool. So here he wanted to drink the water. So here he heard the invisible voice warned him to not drink the water, but he did not heed. So he drank the water and fell down, appearance dead. Next, Yudhishthira sent Sahadeva to see what the matter was. Sahadeva also ignored the warning. He drank the water and at once dropped down. Here, Sahadeva to fail to return. Yudhishthira sent Arjuna to see whether the brothers had met with any danger. So here Arjuna came near the pool, heart broken with sorrow. So he wanted to avenge their deaths. However, he too was overwhelmed by a monster thirst. So here he wanted to drink the water. So here again the warning voice was heard to answer his questions before he drink the water. If he disobey him, he would follow his brothers. To hear these words, Arjuna became very angry. He cried, who it was, and ordered to come and stand up to him, and he would kill him. He shot sharp arrows in the direction of the voice. So the invisible being laughed in scorn and said that his arrows couldn't touch him. So here Arjuna wanted to destroy that unseen foe. But first he had to quench his quench his terrible thirst. So he drank the water and also he fell down dead. A great hero hadn't returned. So then Yudhishthira sent Bhima to see what the matter was. So here Bhima ran away without another word. Bhima also did not heed the warning. Bhima also did not heed the warning and drank the water eagerly. So he also fell dead among his brothers. Puzzled and worried that his brothers had not returned. His brothers, his brothers, Nakula, Sahadeva, Arjuna and Bhima had not returned. Yudhishthira himself proceeded in the direction. So he came near a pool. He saw his four brothers lying on the ground, to all appearance dead. Yudhishthira was shocked. He got into the pool to quench his thirst. At once, a voice without horn warned him, a bodiless voice warned him that his brothers died because they did not heed his words. So it warned him not to follow them, to answer his questions first and then quench his thirst. Yudhishthira knew that these words of a yaksha and guessed what had happened to his brothers. So Yudhishthira politely requested to ask his questions. The voice put questions rapidly. One after another. Here, the invisible voice or bodiless voice has 8 questions. So here, Yudhishthira answered them. So here, what makes sunshine every day? What rescues man in danger? What is more nobly sustaining than earth? What is faster than wind? What befriends a traveler? Who is the friend of one who stays at home? Who accompanies a man in death? Which is the biggest vessel? What is happiness? What is the loss which brings joy and not sorrow? So here, what makes one a real Brahman? Is it birth, good conduct or learning? So what is the greatest wonder in the world? So here Yaksha asks 8 questions. Yudhishthira answered them. All his questions. So here the grammar, it has what makes sun, shine every day. Every day. So it has what makes a sun shine every day. Question number 8. Who put this question? Who put these questions? So question number B. Who did it has See what did he answer to this question? So here it asks what makes sun shine every day. So let's see how you understand the lesson. So it is read the exam. It asks what makes sun shine every day. Question A, who put this question? So here Yaksha or invisible voice put this question. Who did it ask? So it asked to Yudhishthira. It asked to Yudhishthira. What did he answer to these questions? So here Yaksha asked what makes sunshine every day. So here Yudhishthira answered the power of God. The power of God. So here next let's see Yaksha posed many questions. So it is an example of active voice. Active voice changing to passive voice. So here active object becomes passive subject. Many questions. It is a plural. Choose the helping word word. So use the past participle instead of active verb. Pose present tense, posed past tense, posed past participle. Pose preceded by the preposition by. Here active subject, Yaksha, it becomes passive object. Yaksha. So it is active voice changing to passive voice. Active voice and passive voice. So get some questions to homework. Why did Yudhishthira choose Nakula in preference to Bhima?